I am back with my series where I do the analysis of all India installed capacity. And today I am going to talk about the November 2021 because I usually say the data available on the site of CA is up to November 2021 as on today, and I just want to give analysis of that one. Again, if you look at the table I have shown here, all the figures are in megawatt, and it has I have shown that thing the mode wise breakup, and I have described the regions. I always say there are basically five main regions: northern, western, southern, eastern, northeastern, and islands. And if you look at the total grand capacity, this time is 392 gigawatts, and out of 392 gigawatts there are four basically components: thermal, nuclear, hydro, renewable energy sources. Again, the thermal are subdivided into coal, lignite, gas, and diesel. The contribution out of 392 gigawatts for thermal is 234. For nuclear it is 6780 megawatt. For hydro it is 46512 megawatts. For renewable it is 104 gigawatts, that is approximately 25 to 26%. That is a good symbol for a developing country like India. Now, going to next part, it is the percentage of various sources to the total installed capacity. If you look at that pie chart or the table, the contribution of thermal that of the total installed capacity is 59.86, whereas for nuclear it is 1.729, and for hydro it is 11.86, and percentage of renewable to that of total installed capacity I have already expressed, it is 26.53%. The same is depicted in that pie chart. Time to talk about the contribution of various sources of thermal. If you take thermal as 100%, the coal contribute 86.35, and lignite is 2.82, and gas is 10.60, and where the diesel is 0.2172, and the same is depicted in that pie chart here. And now to talk about the contribution of various sources of renewable sources in India. If you talk about the renewable sources, and the small hydro contribute 4.6, wind is 38.48, bio is 10.19, and solar is 46.47. If you take renewable as 100%, these are the all contribution of various sources of hydro, wind, biopower, and solar. And the solar is the highest, it is 46.67, and the same has been depicted in that pie chart. Now time to do the comparison of Indian installed capacity region wise for last 2 months versus this month, that is October 21 versus November 21. If you see, there are very small changes of 0.70 for northern region, again 0.07 plus side. For western, southern it is 0.11, eastern region it is 0.76. For northeastern region there is no change. For island there is no change. Total change is 0.31. If you look at the table, you can see the last time it was 397 9.19, this is 392,017.24 this time. If you do that comparison of various sources of total installed capacity, if you look at the capacity of thermal, there is small decrease of 0.12 as compared to last month October 2021. For nuclear it is again in minus 0.01, and for hydro it is again 0.04, and whereas for the renewable energy it's a good sign, there is an increase of 0.17. Instead of 26.37, this is 26.53 this time. Coming to the last point of percentage comparison of various renewable resources as for October 21 and November 21. If you look, there is a minus change in minus for your small hydro, wind, bio, but for solar it is on the plus side, it is 0.189 on the higher side. If you look at the contribution of various sources of renewable, if again the change is minus for small hydro, wind, biopower, but for solar again it is 0.42% on the higher side. This was total analysis of total installed capacity, and I tried to compare it with October 21. That was the data available on site as on today. I hope you will be enjoying that series of analysis of total installed capacity of various sources of power in India, and I will keep on discussing that thing the moment I get the new data on the CA side. Thank you everyone. Thanks a lot. Thank you everyone.